Good day, yogis. I'm Anami from Soham Yoga. Today we'll be doing arms and abs sequence. It'll be a short sequence. You can adjust the sequence. You can repeat the sequence as many times as you like, as you see fit. Or you can just keep it as is. I just want to tell you guys about your core. Lots of people suffer from lower back issues, and they don't always realize if you strengthen your core, especially your lower deep core muscles, that actually prevents lower back pain and that helps with your spinal alignment. So core in everyday life is a really important thing for, this is our central point of movement in our solar plexus area. So if you strengthen that area, movement, alignment becomes easier. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the sequence. Also with the arm exercises, if you have weak wrists, please be careful. If you feel that your wrists are taking strain, please come out of the pose, just do a few wrist rolls and so on. So in the beginning stages, the sequence might be a little bit, the wrists might take some strain. Okay, so let's get started. You can relax your hands on your knees, roll your shoulders down, you can close your eyes, start tuning into your body. Slow down your breath. Take long, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Start cutting off all stimulation. It's just you and your practice. Check in with your body, see where you're carrying tension. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Unclench your jaw, relax your forehead. Relax your hips and your hip sockets completely, sinking deeper. Ground yourself. Really feel how that breath is moving through you, in and out. Take this time to set an intention as well, for your practice or for your day. Or if this is at the end of your day, use this time to reflect upon your day. Try and make your breathing, your in and out breath, equal. The out breath is as long as the in breath. Open your eyes. You can roll onto your hands and knees for cat-cow. Remember in this position as well, already your arms are engaged. You're lifting up out of the arm sockets. You're engaging that lower belly, pulling it in, so you're not just sinking into the hips, into the belly and into the arm. You're lifting out of the belly, lifting up out of the shoulders. Make sure your alignment is right. Spread those fingers and you can start. In breath, start from the coccyx all the way up. Look up, take a breath in. Breathe out from the neck vertebrae. Really separate the scapula. Push into the floor, look at your navel. Breathe in. Breathe out, down, at the navel. Breathe in. Really open that heart, open the shoulders. Breathe out. Really suck in that lower belly. Empty the lungs of air. Breathe in, breathe up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come into neutral, and you can lower yourself onto your bellies. So even when you're lying on your belly, we all have this natural arch. Try and have that pelvis tilt engaged. So you're actually pressing your pubic bone into the mat. So that also helps to protect your lower back. Arms outstretched in front of you, forehead on the floor, toes pointed, keep the legs engaged. And we're going to start by lifting the left leg and the right arm. So make sure the arm is in line with your ear. And this is really an extension of the spine. Lower that down. Lift the right leg and left arm. Breathing down. Remember to keep that pubic bone engaged, push into the floor. Left leg, right arm up. Extend, really pull. Really engage the glutes as well. Relax the neck, do not strain the neck. Bring it down. Right leg, left arm. Bring it back down. Left leg, right arm. Bring it down. Right leg, left arm. Bring that down. You can push yourself back into our first downward dog. So remember, turn the toes, suck in that lower core, arms a little bit more, rest in more in front of the shoulders. Spread those fingers, push into the floor, lift the hips up, lower the heels down. Really keep your belly engaged here. We're going to do a few downward up dog variations. So we're going to move from down dog into up dog. So lift on the toes, suck in the belly. Remember that wave effect. Push yourself over. Arms strong, hips forward. Open the shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. When you move back, strong into the arms, engage your lower belly. Push yourself up, back into downward dog. Ripple over, forward. Drop the hips, open the shoulders. Let's increase the pace a bit. Down dog. Suck in your belly, strong in the arms. Forward into up dog. Suck in the belly, strong in the arms. Back to down dog. Back to up dog. Push over to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. In through the nose and out through the nose. Slow your breath down. Going to lift your right leg for three-legged dog now. So push strong into that right hand of yours. Push yourself over into a plank. Bring that right leg in close to your chest as possible. And push yourself over into a plank. Push yourself back into three-legged dog. Forward, bring that right knee to the right elbow. Back into three-legged dog. Back into plank, bring right knee to left elbow. back into down dog, three-legged dog, sorry. Bring that leg down. Please pay attention if your wrists are sore, please take a break, you can always pause the video. For those of you that's fine, you can continue. So bring your left leg up, to three-legged dog. Over into plank, bring that knee as close to the chest, forward. Back into three-legged dog. Left knee to left elbow. Back into three-legged dog. Left knee to right elbow. Back into three-legged dog. Bring that leg down. You can drop your knees over into child's pose. Take a few breaths here. If your hands are taking strain, you can bring your hands next to your body and just relax them forward on the floor. Slow down your breath here. Push yourself forward into a forearm plank. So make sure your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Fingers spread, forearms strong into the floor. You can step yourself back into plank. Engage that lower core, engage your legs. Do not drop into the shoulders. Really lift up out of the shoulders. And now put your weight on the right. All we're going to do is forearm side plank. So turn the forearm of that right arm to support you. Turn over. Stack your left leg on your right leg. If that is too difficult for you, just bring that left leg down or even in front of you for a little bit of support if you can't. If you can, a little bit for a challenge, you can put it on there. Really lift on that side, out of that side body. Lift out of the shoulder. You can put that left arm on the hip. Don't forget to breathe. Over onto forearm plank again. Going to do the left side now. So left arm swiveling. Swivel onto your left leg. Remember, if you need support, you can always bring that right leg in front of you. Right arm on the hip. And really push in that forearm. Lift the side body. Back into your forearm plank. Really engage that belly. Drop the knees. You can push yourself back into child's pose for a few breaths. And roll yourself onto your back. Onto your back. But before you do that, legs apart, knees apart. Really engage the lower belly. Remember that pelvis tilt. Arms extended in front of you. Don't shrug the shoulders in. Relax them away. We're going to use our core to help lower us back down. So vertebrae by vertebrae, suck in that lower belly. Relax the shoulders. Slowly a nice controlled movement. So you're on the floor. Bring in your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg to the side. We're going to do leg raises now. So we'll do 10 on each side. So remember, relax your shoulder blades on the floor, right knee in. You're not going to lower the leg all the way to the floor. you're going to hover it just a little bit above the floor. While doing this, you're going to press your lower back into the floor, so tilting the pelvis and sucking in that lower belly. Okay, so let's start. Take a breath in through the nose. Take a breath out. And let's start. So lowers 1, 2, nice controlled movement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, suck in that belly. 8, 9, 10. Leave it hovering a little bit above the ground. Suck in that belly, pushing your lower back into the mat. And swap legs. Left knee into the chest, right leg up. Remember, even the up movement is a controlled movement. You're not swinging your legs up and down so the hips and the bum can lift. Keeping that lower belly, that core engaged. Push into the floor, lower back into the floor. Okay, take a breath in through the nose, out through the nose, and let's start. Lowering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep 10 there, leg hovering above the floor. Suck in that lower belly, pushing into the floor. You can bring both knees into the chest, just give yourself a squeeze. Slight roll side to side. Okay, you're going to come up. You're going to lift your legs off of the floor. You're going to have a 45-degree angle onto your bum. Suck in that lower belly, turn the pelvis. If this hurts your lower back, you can always roll a towel or put a brick behind you just for extra support. Really suck in that lower belly, extend your arms, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Keep it there for a moment. Really feel that pulling into the lower belly. You can even feel if it's engaged. I want you to bring your arms over to your right. So twisting from the core, keeping that lower belly sucked in. Bring it back to the front. Then you're going to lift a little bit out of the hips. So really lift, squeeze that belly. Over to the left. Do not fall down. Keep that lift, sucking the core. Over towards the middle. Lower yourself down, not all the way. Hover a little bit, keep that belly sucked in. Come back up, sucking that belly. Over towards the right. Squeezing the belly. If your lower back's hurting, you're not using your core. Towards the front again. Lift up a little bit more. Over to the left. And squeeze. Over towards the middle. Lower yourself halfway again. Really squeezing that belly. Lift up again. One more time. Over towards the right. Towards the middle. Squeeze a little bit higher. Over towards the left. Towards the front. Lower yourself down. Keep it there for a moment. Slowly all the way down. Relax the shoulders on the floor. Prop the legs open, knees, feet. Opening up naturally to the sides. Arms facing up. Ready for relaxation. You can close your eyes. And feel the full effect of this practice. Feel how your body feels now. Check in with your core. Check in with your lower back. If your lower back is sore, please prop a bolster or a cushion or a towel underneath your knees. If you feel you need to release your lower back, feel free to bring your knees in again. Just roll it side to side. Start slowing down. This was a short but intense practice. Just allow the body to completely relax into the floor. Slow down your breath. Relax the jaw, relax the neck. Really sink into your mat, become heavier. Checking with your body again. Feel how it feels now in comparison to the start of this practice. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose. Give yourself a nice stretch, arms overhead. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms. You can roll over onto your left side in fetal position. Keep your eyes closed. Push yourself into seated. Bring your hands together into prayer position in front of your chest, thumbs pressing slightly into your sternum. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. One last breath in through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. You're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining this practice. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon again. Namaste.